Hello once again. You are more than welcome to our YouTube channel, Queen Rami Talks. Guys, thank you so much for all the love that we are receiving on our channel. It is so amazing to watch. And if you are by any chance watching us for the very first time, you are more than welcome to the VIP lifestyle where everybody is as somebody. Yes, on this channel, everyone is a VIP, everyone is important. And my name is Queen Rami, and allow me to also welcome our returning subscribers, our day ones. I appreciate you guys so much. Shout out to Studla Sahuitata. Shout out to Abusibulelo. Shout out to Miss K. Shout out to a whole lot of people. Thank you guys so much. I see you guys. I see you guys. Bona, I appreciate your data, your time, your comments, your likes. It's so beautiful. We see a huge difference in the views. Bona as bonge. Anyway, guys, this is rather a bit of a sad video. Yeah. So a few weeks back, just when I had come back on YouTube, actually, as you saw in the title of the video, I'm talking about the death of my neighbor, the one that I recently went to bury back at home. Guys, okay. Yeah, so I had just came back on YouTube. The consistency was like this. But I feel like I'm back, guys. Compared to all those other times, I feel like now, my energy is in the right space. I feel like, yeah, I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. Anyway, guys, yeah, so I went back home to bury my neighbor. Yeah, it was a sudden death, I know one thing about death: we can never get used to it. It does not matter whether we see a person sick, whether we see a person giving us signs that they want to do whatever with their lives, but at the end of the day, death, be not proud. Death, where is your sting? And yeah, so I just want to talk a little bit about how the death affected me. And I feel like people will be like, how can you be affected by the death of a neighbor? Guys, we relate with people differently. And yeah, so towards the end of the video, we are going to have Pastor Koma. Yeah, all the way from Limpopo, Polokwane, Potter's house. If you don't know Pastor Koma, I mean, come on, where have you been? Yeah, he's the one who buried my neighbor. So he preached a very powerful message. And yeah, so as I'm going to talk a little bit, please watch until the end so that you're able to catch the sermon and also understand the times that we are living in. And actually, going back to Ellis, his name is Elvis Matlo, the late. Every time when I have to mention the surname, I think it hits even more. This is somebody that we grew up with, straight from my grandmother's house. And yeah, we grew up together, like, primary school, even though we went to different high schools, but, nako ya mantlwane, then so there is a song that we always that we always sang for him, like he was literally the boss, ya mantlwane papa, yeah, Rmija, and we called him Mo'ngo wa Borai. I'm laughing now because it's just a memory that, when I heard of his death, that's the first thing that came to my mind. Get how our leader, Papa Kamantwaning, now is no more, But above it all, I think his death was just an eye-opener and basically a woke moment for me, and a reminder that, it does not matter how old you are. It does not matter your path of life. There are things that can happen in your life and they can push you to the edge, There are things that we carry with us every day There are thoughts that we carry with us every day. It can be thoughts of failure. It can be thoughts of what people say to us. It can be thoughts of the devil trying to whisper and bring you down. We carry those things every day, even though we can wake up and smile. But there are things that we carry with us that are a constant reminder that we just don't have it all. We are not yet there, and unfortunately there's nothing that we can do. But also his death for me was just a reminder that there is absolutely nothing, and I say this hoping that somebody can grab it. There is absolutely nothing in this world that will ever satisfy you except having a good relationship with God. There is no amount of money, there is no amount of a good life, a soft life, Bona, that can satisfy and close this gap, this there's this void that we have as people. Nothing can close it except having a relationship with God. And that is what I grabbed from his death. I felt like God was just saying, he alone is enough for us. Yes, I know when we begin to talk about such things, the things of the spirit, actually, they are foolishness to people who are carnal. A carnal mind cannot grab the things of God. So when I begin to say nothing can satisfy you, people will be like, you are lying. Money can satisfy you up until a certain extent. That is why you can buy a big house, a mansion, but you can't buy the peace that must be in that house. You can buy a big bed, comfortable, with layers, the biggest size, but you can't buy sleep, So those are the type of things that were a constant reminder when I thought about him, and I was like, may God help us. Regardless of how our life turns out, regardless of what we may achieve, regardless of what we may have, may we be reminded that only God is enough for us. We are living in a times where the world is trying to show up with everything except showing people the most important thing, which is our walk with God. So I'm here this morning, I'm here the beginning of November, I'm saying to you, fix your walk with God. I know anything else might be going right. I know you might have just been promoted at work. I know life seems too beautiful for you. But at the end of the day, make sure that that beauty resembles the fact that you have a right standing with God. Because at the end of the day, there is no fixing our walk with God when you are in the grave. Basically, once that your spirit, your soul cuts out of this body, this is just the flesh, guys. This is what we take to the grave. But if your soul, your spirit is not right with God, we can't fix it when we go to the mortuary. We can't pray for your corpse to receive Christ. So basically what I'm saying to you, that the fact that you're still here, the fact that you can still hear my voice, the fact that you can still watch YouTube and hear such a message, fix your walk with God. Remember your Creator in the days of your youth, especially as young people. I call myself young, of course. Fix your walk with God. I don't know what time it is. Nobody knows the hour or the day where Jesus is coming back. Some people don't even believe that he will ever come back because they call it, it's been said all over, but it's not happening. I'm saying to you, on the 7th of November, 2022, fix your life with God. Regardless of what you may go through, regardless of the pain of this life, we are not of this world. We are visitors in this world. Fix your life with God. And I know somebody might come and say, hey, Rami, are you suicidal? I'm okay, guys. But I felt a quench in my spirit just to come and remind you I can't just use my platform for jokes, for story times, for vlogs and all that. This is a platform that I believe I was given to it by God to also spread awareness, to remind people of the time that we are in right now. So as a child of God, as a woman of God, as a servant of God, I say to you, fix your walk with God. It's not even about church. When we get there, we are not even going to be telling God the names of the churches we were in. It's about how you walked with God. Nobody knows when their life will end. Nobody knows when the enemy will whisper and say, end your life. Nobody knows. But while you are still here, there is a song, iti lungisa indaba yakho noJesu khona manje. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't wait for your friends. Don't wait for Sunday to have an altar call where pastors will call you and say, give your life to Jesus now. Wherever you are, wherever you may be. God is a spirit. And in his spirit there is life. And there is life in abundance. No, I'm not better than anyone. I've got my own things, but I just feel like I'm just a messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. May Ellie's soul rest in peace and be also a reminder that God doesn't fail. May you watch Pastor Koma's sermon and be blessed. I love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit on that notification bell. Don't forget to share this channel to other people. It's just an awareness. Amen.
I was famous, I was known, but I decided in 1978 that I want to strike relationship with you. I want to strike partnership with you. I'm connected to my Creator.
Amen.
I'm connected to Christ. Listen to me. You will need him when you die. You may be on a flight, things going well for you, but I'm here to tell you, when death strikes, you won't need your money. You won't need your friends. You will need Jesus, which I recommend to Rwanda. Yes, also we are miracle or Jesus are responding. Yeah, when you go town, brother Jesus are molo. You are my shepherd. Brother Jesus, you are like a brother Jesus are robber. That is Sunday. You say whenever are in Tonyamudi. Yeah, today, whenever now we can't. You cannot tell them a thing. Oromo yon for a tomorrow. Or Eman, Wanaga or Walejel Nasler. Kiro Urlin. No, Kimuri or no. Ono Kilo Munyaka.